Hey everyone. So we spend this week really trying to develop a sense of who we are in the context of the work that we do. Starting with some overall ideas or guiding posts for us to think about how do we lead for all, and then the next 4 days, including today, we've spent really trying to think about what's our role inside of that? How might we have been complicit in it? Um, what was our moment of shift? Why is it difficult for us to talk about privilege? What's the role of our ego um, in how we do this work? One of the things that I want for us to really try to do now is to think about how we consolidate this. At the very beginning, I want to say, I believe it was on Sunday, I posted what I call some guiding posts for us. And then we went through the week really thinking about who we are, the ways that we were complicit, the way that all these things work towards how we do this, how we engage in our systems from our roles, whether that's as a teacher, being in central roles, as a principal or school leader, as a superintendent, as a professor. And what I would like for us to do is to go back to the very first post that I had put out. And I want you to think about the conversations that we have had collectively this week in light of that initial post. And I just want you to capture in any way that you might, whether it's through a series of words, a sentence or sentences, through a couple tweets where you think through your thoughts, a video, however you want to put it together. But if you think about what we've spoken about this week, and go back to those guiding posts, what does it mean for you personally as you move forward as an educator beyond this point? So in terms of this, I want you to really think about what's next for you. What has this made you think about? Maybe what were some ahas? What are some commitments that you might be making to work differently? When you go back to thinking about those, is there anything you might add to what I had on the initial list? What are the thoughts or questions it's leaving you with? I want to really leave it wide and open for you to really think about. Really, this week was a personal journey. It was about who we are in the context of the work. I'm going to take the weekend off, and then on Monday we're going to start by thinking about how we do this work in relation to our duties from the perspective of truth and reconciliation, our duties to the first peoples of this land, to how might equity work actually get in the way of indigenous self-determination. Those are some really important things that we need to think about. So I'm going to leave you with knowing we're going there. And then what I'm thinking about is that on Tuesday we might do our Zoom session, and then what I'd like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to be are really practical pieces around how we might engage and change work from wherever we are. So this was an amazing week, honestly. Like I said at 3 o'clock this morning when I tweeted out to all of you, you really blown my mind and inspired me and given me a lot to think about as well. This is a collective conversation, and I want to say thank you for that, and I'm looking forward to see what you post today.